Travis Kelce, his legacy beyond the field. Travis Kelce, the Kansas City Chiefs superstar tight end, is a household name for his on-field heroics, record-breaking receptions, 3 Super Bowl rings, and a flair for game-changing plays. But Kelce's impact extends far beyond the gridiron. From his charitable endeavors to his growing media empire, he's crafting a legacy as a cultural icon. This article explores Kelce's life off the field, delving into his philanthropy, media ventures, and potential future, revealing a man whose influence will endure long after his playing days. A football legend's foundation. Kelce's on-field resume is staggering. 12,183 receiving yards and 81 touchdowns through the 2024 season, making him one of the NFL's greatest tight ends. His clutch performances, like the 10 catches for 95 yards in Super Bowl 54, have cemented his status as a Chiefs legend. Yet, Kelce's off-field contributions are equally compelling, driven by a commitment to community and a knack for connecting with people. Philanthropy, the heart of 87 and Running. Kelce's foundation, 87 and Running, launched in 2015, is a cornerstone of his legacy. Focused on empowering underserved youth, the foundation provides resources for education, mentorship, and opportunity. In 2024, Kelce funded an endowment at the University of Cincinnati to expand its sports psychology and counseling department, enhancing mental health support for student-athletes. A standout moment came in April 2025, when Kelce donated a $3.3 million house to a charity to create housing for homeless children in Kansas City. His involvement with Operation Breakthrough, a Kansas City nonprofit, further showcases his dedication. Kelce regularly attends their events, providing a nurturing environment for children in need. X posts praise his hands-on approach, noting his progressive stance and commitment to social good. These efforts reveal a man who uses his platform to uplift others, ensuring his legacy transcends football. Media ventures, a star beyond the stadium. Kelce's charisma has made him a natural in the media world. In 2023, he hosted Apple's #1 podcast, New Heights, alongside his brother, Jason Kelce, blending humor and football insights. By October 2024, he took on hosting Are You Smarter Than a Celebrity?, showcasing his wit with quips like majoring in criminal justice. If I'm gonna go to school, I might as well learn how to not go to jail. His 2023 Saturday Night Live hosting gig was a hit, sparking talks of comedy ventures. Hollywood is calling, too. In 2024, White Lotus producer David Bernard met with Kelce to discuss a reality TV show, while movie roles and unscripted projects are in development. Kelce's media presence isn't just about fame. He's building a brand that blends authenticity with entertainment, positioning him as a crossover star. Entrepreneurial spirit. Building a business empire. Kelce's off-field ventures extend to business. He's expanded a car wash chain and launched an apparel line, capitalizing on his marketability. His entrepreneurial streak mirrors his on-field creativity, with each venture reflecting his bold personality. X users highlight his ability to juggle these projects while excelling in football, calling him a modern Renaissance man. These efforts suggest Kelce is laying the groundwork for a post-NFL career that could rival his athletic achievements. The future. What's next for Kelce? As Kelce, now 35, approaches the twilight of his playing career, speculation about his future abounds. Will he pivot to full-time media, leveraging his podcast and hosting success? Could he follow Dwayne Johnson's path into acting, with his charisma and 6 feet 5 inches frame? Or might he deepen his philanthropic work, scaling 87 and Running to a national level? X posts suggest fans see him as a future broadcaster or even a team executive, given his football IQ and leadership. Kelce's progressive values, like kneeling during the national anthem to support social justice, hint at a future advocating for change. Whatever path he chooses, his ability to connect with fans, communities, and audiences ensures his influence will endure. A legacy in the making. Travis Kelce is more than a tight end, he's a cultural force. His philanthropy through 87 and Running and Operation Breakthrough shows a heart for giving back. His media ventures, from podcasts to TV, reveal a star who captivates beyond the field. His business acumen and forward-thinking approach point to a future as dynamic as his playing career. As Kelce continues to shape his legacy, one thing is clear: his impact will resonate for generations. What's your take on Travis Kelce's off-field legacy? Which of his ventures excites you most? His charity work, media projects, or something else? Share your thoughts and let's discuss the next chapter for this Chiefs icon. Mahomes' new contract, what it means for the future. Patrick Mahomes, the Kansas City Chiefs superstar quarterback, has redefined the NFL landscape with his play and now with his wallet. On July 6, 2020, Mahomes signed a historic 10-year, $450 million contract extension, the richest in sports history at the time, with a total value of $503 million according to Forbes. Restructured multiple times, most recently in March 2025, this deal continues to shape the Chiefs' financial and competitive future. But is it a good deal for Kansas City? This article breaks down the contract's details, its impact on the team's roster, and what it means for the Chiefs' dynasty in 2025 and beyond. The contract breakdown. Mahomes' contract, originally signed in 2020, runs through the 2031 season and includes $63.1 million fully guaranteed at signing and $141 million in total guarantees. In 2023, the Chiefs renegotiated the deal to ensure Mahomes would earn $210.6 million from 2023 to 2026, the most in NFL history over a 4-year span. The March 2025 restructuring, which also included defensive tackle Chris Jones, freed up $49.446 million in 2025 cap space by converting portions of Mahomes' salary into a $27 million signing bonus. For 2025, Mahomes is set to earn $23.95 million, with $21.7 million restructured, though his cap hit is projected at $66.26 million, a significant jump from $37 million in 2024. Posts on X note that this cap hit will remain high, averaging $67 million through 2027. Despite the hefty numbers, the Chiefs have front-loaded the deal through restructurings, giving them flexibility to manage the salary cap while keeping their franchise quarterback locked in. A good deal for the Chiefs? Why it's a win? Mahomes' contract is a bargain relative to his value. At an average annual value, APV, of $45 million, he earns less than quarterbacks like Joe Burrow and Trevor Lawrence, whose deals average $55 million APY. X posts highlight this disparity, with some fans arguing Mahomes is underpaid given his 3 Super Bowl MVPs and 2 NFL MVPs by age 29. His restructured deal creates cap space, $49.446 million in 2025 alone, allowing the Chiefs to retain stars like Travis Kelce and bolster the roster with draft picks like Xavier Worthy and Josh Simmons. The risks. The escalating cap hit, projected at $68.66 million in 2026, could strain the Chiefs' ability to sign free agents or extend players like Chris Jones, whose contract was also restructured. X users point out that Kansas City's ownership has been criticized for not surrounding Mahomes with elite talent compared to other top quarterbacks like Josh Allen or Jalen Hurts. If the cap hit limits roster depth, the Chiefs may rely heavily on Mahomes' brilliance to compensate for deficiencies. Verdict. The contract is a masterstroke by General Manager Brett Veach. The long-term structure and frequent restructurings provide flexibility, ensuring Mahomes remains the cornerstone while freeing up cap space for key additions. The deal's team-friendly nature, as noted on X, allows the Chiefs to stay competitive despite Mahomes' massive total value. Impact on the Chiefs' future. Sustaining the dynasty. Mahomes' contract solidifies the Chiefs as perennial contenders through 2031. His presence guarantees a high floor, with the team posting at least 11 wins every season since he became the starter in 2018. The 2025 cap space created by the restructuring enabled Kansas City to draft a strong class, including left tackle Josh Simmons to protect Mahomes and wide receiver Jalen Royals to stretch defenses. With Andy Reid's play calling and Mahomes' improvisational genius, the Chiefs remain favorites for Super Bowl 60, especially with a high-profile Thanksgiving matchup against the Dallas Cowboys looming. Roster-building challenges. The rising cap hit poses challenges. In 2025, Mahomes' $66.26 million cap hit consumes 24.09% of the projected salary cap, per over the cap. This could limit extensions for young stars like Creed Humphrey or Trent McDuffie. However, Veach's history of cap management, evidenced by the 2023 and 2025 restructurings, suggests the Chiefs can navigate these constraints. Posts on X praise Veach's ability to keep the roster competitive, citing additions like Carson Steele and Justin Watson as low-cost, high-impact players. Mahomes' legacy. The contract underscores Mahomes' commitment to Kansas City, prioritizing team success over maximizing earnings. His willingness to restructure, as seen in 2023 and 2025, reflects a team-first mentality, drawing comparisons to Tom Brady's cap-friendly deals in New England. This approach positions Mahomes to chase Brady's 7 Super Bowl rings, with analysts on X predicting he could reach 5 by 2031 if the Chiefs maintain their trajectory. Beyond the numbers, Mahomes' contract isn't just about dollars, it's a statement. It signals Kansas City's all-in approach to building a dynasty around a generational talent. Off the field, Mahomes' marketability, from endorsements to his 15 and the Mahomes Foundation, enhances his value. To the franchise, the cap space created in 2025 allows the Chiefs to pursue free agents or extend players, ensuring the roster evolves around Mahomes' prime years. The road ahead. As of May 14, 2025, the Chiefs are 10-2, with Mahomes throwing for 3,412 yards and 27 touchdowns through 12 games. The contract structure positions Kansas City to compete for titles in 2025 and beyond, but success hinges on Veach's ability to surround Mahomes with talent despite the cap crunch. If Simmons solidifies the offensive line and Royals emerges as a WR1, the Chiefs could dominate the AFC for years. Chiefs fans, what do you think of Mahomes' restructured deal? Is it the key to another Super Bowl, or will the cap hit hold the team back? Share your thoughts and let's discuss the future of Chiefs Kingdom. AFC West Power Rankings, post-Mahomes era. The AFC West is a division in flux, with the Kansas City Chiefs' dominance under Patrick Mahomes setting a high bar that the rest of the division struggles to match. As we look toward a hypothetical post-Mahomes era, still years away given his contract through 2031, the AFC West remains a chaotic mix of potential and pitfalls. With the Chiefs still reigning, the Denver Broncos, Las Vegas Raiders, and Los Angeles Chargers are jostling to close the gap. This article ranks the AFC West teams as of May 14, 2025, exposing their strengths, weaknesses, and what they need to compete in a future without Mahomes as the division's defining force. 1. Kansas City Chiefs. Record, 2024-2025 as of Week 12 10-2. Strengths. Even in a post-Mahomes hypothetical, the Chiefs are the class of the AFC West. For now, Mahomes is the engine, with 3,412 passing yards and 27 touchdowns through 12 games in 2025. His restructured $450 million contract, creating $49.446 million in 2025 cap space, allows GM Brett Veach to bolster the roster with rookies like left tackle Josh Simmons and wide receiver Jalen Royals. Andy Reid's play calling and a stout defense led by Chris Jones, 6 sacks in 2024, keep Kansas City elite. The Chiefs' culture of winning, with 3 Super Bowl titles since 2020, sets a foundation that could endure. Weaknesses. Mahomes' $66.26 million cap hit in 2025, rising to $68.66 million in 2026, could limit depth if not managed well. The offense relies heavily on Travis Kelce, who at 35 may be nearing the end of his prime. Without Mahomes, the quarterback position, potentially led by a rookie or Carson Wentz, would be a massive downgrade. Post-Mahomes outlook, the Chiefs' infrastructure, Reid's coaching, Veach's cap wizardry, and a winning culture gives them an edge. Developing a successor at quarterback and maintaining defensive strength will be key. For now, they're untouchable. Verdict: the Chiefs remain the AFC West's gold standard, with or without Mahomes, thanks to their organizational excellence. 2. Denver Broncos. Record, 2024-2025 as of Week 12 7-5. Strengths: the Broncos are on the rise under Sean Payton, with rookie quarterback Bo Nix showing promise. Nix, the 12th overall pick in 2024, has 2,815 passing yards and 18 touchdowns in 2025, per ESPN, benefiting from Payton's quarterback-friendly scheme. Running back Javonte Williams, 648 rushing yards, and a top 10 defense led by Patrick Surtain II give Denver balance. Their Week 10 upset over the Chiefs, 27-24, signals potential to challenge Kansas City. X-Posts rank them second in the division, citing Nix's growth. Weaknesses: the receiving core, led by Courtland Sutton, lacks a true WR1, limiting explosive plays. The offensive line allowed 41 sacks in 2024, exposing Nix to pressure. Denver's $85 million in dead cap space from the Russell Wilson trade, per over the cap, hampers roster flexibility through 2025. Post-Mahomes outlook: Denver is best positioned to capitalize on a Chiefs' decline. Nix's development and Payton's coaching could make them division leaders if they add offensive weapons. A top receiver in the 2026 draft could elevate them. Verdict: the Broncos are a quarterback away from contending, and Knicks might be that guy. They're a dark horse for the post-Mahomes era. 3. Los Angeles Chargers. Record, 2024-2025 as of Week 12 6-6. Strengths: under new head coach Jim Harbaugh, the Chargers lean on a run-heavy offense and stout defense. Justin Herbert, with 2,947 passing yards and 20 touchdowns in 2025, remains a top-tier quarterback. Running back J.K. Dobbins, 712 rushing yards, and rookie tackle Joe Alt, a 2024 first-rounder, bolster the ground game. The defense, led by Joey Bosa and Derwin James, ranks 12th in points allowed, 21.3 per game. Ex-Posts praise Harbaugh's culture shift, giving the Chargers a B+ grade. Weaknesses: the receiving core is thin after losing Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. Rookie Ladd McConkey, 522 yards, shows promise, but Herbert lacks elite targets. The Chargers' 4-8 record in 2024 exposed inconsistency, and their 6-6 start in 2025 suggests they're not yet contenders. Financial constraints, with a projected $30 million cap space in 2026, limit big moves. Post-Mahomes outlook: Herbert's arm talent keeps the Chargers relevant, but they need more offensive weapons and defensive depth to overtake a Mahomes-less Chiefs team. Harbaugh's track record suggests steady improvement, but they're a step behind Denver. Verdict: the Chargers have the pieces but need consistency and a stronger supporting cast to dominate the division. 4. Las Vegas Raiders. Record, 2024-2025 as of Week 12 4-8. Strengths: the Raiders have young talent, with quarterback Aiden O'Connell showing flashes, 1,892 yards, 12 touchdowns in 2025. Rookie tight end Brock Bowers, 789 receiving yards, is a star, and edge rusher Max Crosby, 7.5 sacks, anchors a solid defensive front. Head coach Antonio Pierce brings intensity, and ex-Posts give their 2025 draft class, including quarterback Jake Haener, a B grade for depth. Weaknesses: the Raiders' quarterback situation remains unsettled, with O'Connell struggling under pressure, 28 sacks in 2025. The offensive line is a liability, and the secondary ranks 25th in pass defense, 247 yards per game. Their 2-14 record in 2024 and 4-8 start in 2025 reflect a rebuild in progress. Financially, they're hamstrung by $60 million in dead cap from past contracts. Post-Mahomes outlook: the Raiders are the furthest from contending in a post-Mahomes AFC West. They need a franchise quarterback and offensive line upgrades to compete. Bowers and Crosby provide a foundation, but the roster requires a major overhaul. Verdict: the Raiders are a wild card with potential but too many holes to challenge for the division soon. The chaos of the AFC West. The AFC West is a division of contrasts. The Chiefs' dominance, even in a post-Mahomes hypothetical, stems from their organizational stability and Mahomes' brilliance, 10-2 in 2025. The Broncos, 7-5, are trending up with Knicks and Peyton, while the Chargers, 6-6, have Herbert but lack consistency. The Raiders, 4-8, are rebuilding, with too many gaps to close quickly. Ex-Posts reflect the uncertainty, with some calling the Chiefs' dynasty over, while others see them as untouchable. In a post-Mahomes era, the Chiefs' infrastructure gives them an edge, but Denver's young core and coaching make them the biggest threat. The Chargers need to maximize Herbert's prime, and the Raiders must find a quarterback. For 2025, Kansas City remains the team to beat, but the gap is narrowing. Chiefs fans and AFC West watchers, where do you rank these teams? Will Denver or the Chargers step up in a post-Mahomes world, or are the Raiders the sleeper pick? Share your thoughts and let's debate the future of this chaotic division.